Hey guys, welcome to my new series of minigame only Ironman. The goal of this account is generally just to see how far I can get using only minigames and sort of pushing my account to its limits while staying in the restrictions of the account. So I made myself a few rules for this account. First is all the items must be obtained from minigames or directly from the rewards of that minigame. For example, if I get seeds from Barbarian Assault, I'm allowed to farm them and keep the herbs. However, if I get like an axe or a pickaxe from a minigame, I'm not allowed to use those to get orgs and logs outside of the minigame. For example, like I can use them inside minigames. Like I could use my axe inside pest control to get logs. This also means that I can do clues that I get from minigames, and I'm allowed to get experience from things like killing double agents, but I won't abuse this just for the sake of the account. I would only kill it once and go on with the clue. Another exception that I made is basic tools. So this means that I could buy or otherwise obtain tools that I need either to play the minigame or to train a skill related to it. Like it would be pretty boring if I wasn't allowed to get myself a hammer or a knife or a talisman to actually use the rewards I get from the minigames. Like that being said, if there is a way for me to obtain the items through the minigames, I will do it, even if it takes a really long time. I will do it, but if it's not possible, I'll just buy it from a general store. Get it some other way, either by killing monsters or. Secondly, all experience must be earned in a minigame or using the rewards from a minigame, as long as that experience is not unlimited. Okay, so what I mean by this is some skills like fishing, mining, woodcutting, slayer, and then the melees, you only need one item to train them. For example, you only need an axe or pickaxe. So I won't be able to use my minigame rewards for those skills, in the sense that I can't just get a pickaxe as a reward for minigame and then go and get 99 mining, because it would give me unlimited experience. But I could use tomes from temple trekking that give slayer or mining XP, or other things that are limited. So I would be able to use the tools in other minigames, for example, chopping logs or killing monsters with pest control, but I won't be able to use them outside of them. But otherwise, if I get a reward, I will be able to use it to its full extent to get well, the items that it gives and the XP that it gives. Thirdly, this is kind of tied to the previous rule, because runes and arrows can be considered a limited source of experience. They could be used outside a minigame to get XP. So just to make it clear, I won't be able to use runes or arrows to train my combat outside of minigames. I'll have to use them inside the minigames to train my combat. Fourth, and finally, is just to draw a clear line for what isn't and what is a minigame. I would only play minigames that are clearly marked with a red star. So for example, these red stars here, if there's a minigame with that star, I will be able to play it. But for example, Shades of Morton does not have one, so I won't be able to play that. Also, I will be able to do quests only if they are to unlock a minigame. So for example, I will do, I forget what it's called, but the quest to get into Mauritania, just to unlock temple trekking, Lost City to get into Xanaris, for puro. I don't know if you need a quest to get into Keldagrim, but if you do, I'll do that to do Blast Furnace. But for the level requirements for those quests, I will have to do those in minigames. So it's really just doing the quest to unlock the minigame. I will do those. The only one that I think would probably be a bit too much is Volcanic Mine, because it has insane requirements. I mean, if I do get to the point where I'm able to do Desert Treasure and all the quests that you need to get to get the favor or the points to get to Fossil Island. Or the kudos, yeah, that's what it's called. So if I can get the kudos, I do get to that point in the account, then I will do it. But for now, we just won't do that one. What else? And since I'm considering treasure trails as a reward from minigames and not a minigame itself, I won't be able to do the quests to finish the clues. So if I have to do quests for those ones that I haven't done, I'm just going to drop them. Alright, so right now there's not really a goal for the account. Probably going to start with training combat first. And I'll be back with the next clip when I've started playing minigames. Another thing I did forget to mention is that I am a hardcore Ironman. I basically only did this just because, well, my username is Redstar and I'm all red and I want it to fit the theme. But if I do die, I will still play on the account. I just thought it would make it a bit more fun. And also, these are the items I started with. I will use those just because they're mostly tools. So I think I'm going to start with Barbarian Assault. I heard that you do get Mage XP with the runes that are provided in the game, so I might do that, and we'll see if I can defensive cast to get some defense XP. I mainly just want to get my combat level up to 40 to access pest control, so that's what we're going to try to do first. So it turns out I actually can't use the minigame teleport until I do the tutorial, so I'm going to have to make my way there by foot. I will use the wilderness teleport, the lever in Edgeville, because it'll bring me to Ardoin, and then I'll walk from there, and hopefully I don't die. Alright, here we go. This would be a really bad way to end the account. Alright, we're good. Alright, we're here, so let's see if anyone will take a level 3 on their team. So right now I'm just casting airstrike on these guys and hoping they don't hit me. Shout out to these guys here. Chip and Skilled, and also Tri Sultan over there is playing Deaf. Shout out to those guys for playing with me, because I really didn't think anyone was going to play with me, but I'm already level 2 magic and making my way up. Okay, so I did get 5 magic. I got a couple points too, but nothing that I can use really so far. This is extremely slow, and most teams don't really want to play with me, for good reason. So I'm going to look for something else to train my combat, and we'll see what I can find. Alright, so turns out that Castle Wars and other PvP places, well, because I'm an Ironman, I can't get XP, I forgot about that, and Fight Caves is extremely slow, so we only have a couple options left. So if I can get my hands on some runes, Mage Training Arena, if I have the high enough magic level with Barbarian Assault, I can use, because right now the goal is 40 combat. If I can get to 40 combat, I can get into pest control. So I have Mage Training Arena, possibly. I can play Gnome Ball for some very small ranging XP. Again, we can go to Pyramid Plunder and try the sarcophagus. I'm not sure if you need a quest to get in there. We can keep trying the Fight Caves, but it's extremely slow because there's a 5-minute timer in between. And then, well, we also have the option to do some quests. There's only a few quests that I can do because I'm only doing the quests that will unlock minigames. But we can definitely start with a couple of them, like Restless Ghost, which will get us 9 prayer. Anything really that will get us to 40 combat. So I think I'll either go do Restless Ghost now or play some Gnome Ball. Alright, so I've been playing some Gnome Ball. It's not too bad. You basically get the ball from this guy, pass it to the Gnome Winger. You run down here, he passes it back, and then you try to score. With one range, it's actually really inaccurate, but like I'll miss from right here. But anyways, it gives me about 5 range XP every time I get score, and as you can see, I miss pretty often. But hopefully this will get us a couple range levels, and then I think I'll probably just go back to Barbarian Assault with a team of my friends, and I'll get some magic XP after I do Restless Ghost. I just got a Evil Bob random event, so this should give me some fishing XP. 650, so yeah, that gets me to 7 fishing. Okay, so Gnome Ball was pretty bad. I spent about an hour there and got 2 ranged and 2 agility, so not really going to do that anymore. But I'm here at Barbarian Assault and I'm going to play with some of my friends and hopefully we can get some better magic experience in there. Alright, so I just got 19 magic. That took a pretty long time, but thanks so much to these guys, Hell's Chance, my buddy Ryan, this guy True Knight, and my other friend Naves who left. They helped me so much. So I got that 19 magic, and I think I'm gonna do some Restless Ghost now, get some prayer XP, but I got myself up to 11 combat, so that's amazing, getting towards that 40 combat, so thanks to these guys. Alright, just finished Restless Ghost. 9 prayer. That gets us 12.8 combat. If you guys are wondering how I do my Barbarian Assault games, basically I just find a team, and then if I'm attacker, I sit back here and I try to lure one of the fighters away without getting hit by the rangers. Kind of like this. Get some hits in if I can. And when he comes to me, I bring him down here. Then I bring him up to the cannon. And then from here, I just safe spot them like that. It's not the best way, but hey, at least I still get magic XP. And at least it helps the team. So that's how I get most of my XP right now. Until I find a better way, at least. Okay, I did a bit more BA with some random people. I got a bit of points and I think 2 levels in magic. I did get enough points to level up Defender to level 2. And now I'm going to gamble, low level gamble, hopefully to get some good items. Some mithril ore there. This is pretty good, so I can sell a couple of these for some coins. Because I need 50 coins I think to finish one of the quests for temple trekking. Alright, so I figured out what my next goal is going to be. I've been struggling to think of ways that I can kill quest bosses because I can't really get elemental runes. And then I found that on low gambles for Barbarian Assault, you can actually get a lava battle staff, which will give me earth and fire. And then if I can get chaos runes and then a high enough magic level, then I can do firebolt and earthbolt, and that's more than enough to kill the Lost City quest, the Priest in Peril quest boss, even the Nature Spirit quest boss. So if I can do those, if I can get that from the low level gambles, that'll open up a lot of doors for me. So I think that's going to be my goal for now. And low gamble number 2. Oh no way, we got the lava battle staff. That is really, really clutch. I was kind of hoping that we could get that later and then get a couple chaos runes, but this works even better now. Now I just need to get some runes. Alright, well this is good. So it turns out that the lava battle staff actually requires 30 attack to wield it, so that kind of puts a hold on my plans. I was going to get some chaos runes and train my defense up like that to get to 40 combat. I'm not really sure what to do right now, so I'll do a bit of research and I'll be back. Alright, so I found a couple things actually. Mainly, almost all the skills I can train straight from minigames. I don't have to do anything. But there are a couple of them that if I were to just do minigames that I have unlocked right now, I would never be able to train them. But I can unlock them later. And because we're sticking to the rules that I can unlock the minigames, and I can do whatever I need to do to unlock the minigames, and I have to use my rewards to their full potential, full limited potential. And so that leaves us with a couple things. First of all, fishing. Well, there you go. There's a random event. So I'm going to go do this one for some fishing XP, and I'll be back in a sec. Alright, sorry about that. I got some fishing, so now we're at 10. So yeah, we need to get 15 fishing. So I'm going to do these random events until I get to 15 fishing, and that's when we can unlock a fishing trawler. And then we can get our fishing level up from that. So that's all we need for that. Another one is mining. I actually won't be able to get any mining experience. The only mining I can get is the experience tomes from temple trekking. Now, I haven't seen anything online that mentioned if I needed to be a certain level to use experience tomes. If not, then I can use those. If you do, then I'll just be one mining. I won't be able to get that up until I get volcanic mine, but volcanic mine I'm sure requires at least 50 mining. Smithing I need to get 15, so I'm not sure how I'm going to get 15. I might do a quest for that, but I need to get 15 because so far I haven't found any way of getting tin or copper ore. The only thing I can do is irons, and I get iron ore from a couple mini games. So I'm going to do some mini games for iron ore and get my smithing up like that. So I'm going to have to find a way to get 15 smithing, either through quests or maybe I'll just mine some copper and tin. We'll see. But either way, it's basically so that I can use my iron ore to its full potential, because if I never get 15 smithing, then my iron ore rewards go unused. So I want to use them to their full potential. Another one is Hunter. Hunter, the only way to train it actually through minigames is puro or impetuous impulses, which is the minigame of catching implings, and you need at least 17 Hunter to start that one, I think, to get the baby impling. So you need 17 Hunter for that. So I'll probably do the mini quest in the Varrock Museum to get to 9, and hopefully I can find another quest to get me to 17, but I need to find a way. So I'll get to 17 somehow, so that I can unlock impetuous impulses, and then after that I can only use the mini game to level it up. And then there's herblore and rune crafting. I have to do the quests to unlock them, and that I'm going to do because I need to use my rewards to their full potential, so like my essence and my herbs. And finally, 40 combat. So this is actually a couple things. To get to 40 combat, well, attack and strength, range, and mage, they all count towards the same combat levels. So in another sense, you can only get one of them and they'll get you towards the combat level. So I can either focus on magic or range or attack and strength, because otherwise they just, they cancel each other out and it's just a waste of time. Attack and strength, the only way I can do is by punching the fight cave monsters, and that takes an incredibly long amount of time because there's a 5-minute cooldown, and I can hardly even kill the first wave with 1 defense and 10 health. The other one is Gnome Ball with range, and that takes also very long. So my only method would be to do magic and Barbarian Assault, and getting about 5 to 10,000 XP per hour to get to 40 combat would take me about 100 to 150 hours. And I figured I could do that, and that would be really bad content because it would probably take me a couple weeks to do, especially because it's really hard to find people who would actually want to play with me for 100 hours. So I decided I need to unlock pest control, and if the only way to unlock pest control is behind basically this gate of getting 40 combat, I'm just going to do a quest to do it. So I'm probably going to do waterfall quest, and then if I'm not 40 combat, I'll do like a quest to get defense XP or maybe witch's house, and then after that it'll just be pest control for combat XP, and everything else I can unlock through a certain quest or through the mini games. So I'm going to get those. Those are basically going to be the base of my account, and then from then on everything is going to be mini games after I unlock them all. I think that's actually going to be it for this first video. I spent most of the time just explaining things, just giving a sense of the account. Next video will be a lot more content. I'm going to work towards quests. I'm going to get some quests done to unlock the mini games. I'm going to get 17 Hunter, and then see if I can start getting some implings, because the implings are really going to unlock a lot of things for me. And then until then, I'll probably do a bit of Barbarian Assault, see if I can get some food for Waterfall quest. And yeah, I'll see you guys next video.